Hi everyone, this is Heidi with Modern Makeup. Thank you very much for coming back to my channel, and for all you new subbies, thank you. I give you 2 thumbs up. You would have seen me do a couple of makeup looks, and it was mostly for practice and simply because I want to keep putting videos on a more regular basis so that I can get my viewership up. My plan is to get my viewership as high as I can so that eventually I become a YouTube partner, and then I can get some, stuff to review. That would be pretty cool, having a Barbadian YouTube partner, makeup guru type person. So I think it would be cool. What's on for Modern Makeup this year? A whole set of things. We're focusing mainly on increasing our knowledge, product knowledge, as well as our technique. And we've partnered with VecPic. If you follow our Facebook page, and I'll annotate it here, or I'll put it in the bottom bar. We tend to do photo shoots kind of random. Like, we will come up with a concept and then be like, oh, okay, that's what we're gonna do. But this year we've decided to do it a little more concentrated, so look out for some good stuff. Sorry, that's my phone. I still haven't figured out how to put it on silent yet, so please forgive me. Anyway, I'm here to do my January favorites. I am the biggest procrastinator ever. So instead of my leaving it until the 31st of January, in which case you'll probably be seeing it in February, I decided to do my January favorites now. Even if I don't get back to it in February, I feel good having started the year on a good note. I have a basket of goodies, so I can just reach back and hope that I don't have an avalanche. And I can start with skincare type things first. So I have been loving my warm vanilla sugar. Actually, these belong to my auntie, but I still who cares, share everything. I like to put the cream on first, and then as I did not plan any further day, I like to do this. Yeah, I even put it in my hair sometimes, probably dries it out because I'm sure one of the ingredients is alcohol. But I like it because it has such a nice, warm, Christmassy, sugary type smell. And the cream, well, it's not fantastic in moisturizing. I don't find Bath and Body Works to be. I quite like it. I like the smell and I like the texture very, very much. So those are 2 of my favorites for January, and they're probably going to take me into February and however long it lasts, the 2 of us using it. Hi auntie, how you doing? Alright? Oh well, it broke, so not really, didn't break. Anyway, moving on. This is a True Blue Spa cream, and I quite like this. It's super rich body cream. It's shea butter, and it says lay on thick, and it really does moisturize your skin very well. Like, my feet are not so crusty, and I use normal shea butter on my feet, but on my hands especially, because I do my own nails, my own acrylics and painting and stuff. I like them to have a little more moisture. So it says, nothing makes skin feel better than incredibly rich shea butter. I know that's right. And it has vitamin E. And you can put it and slather it all over your body. But I bought that bar, but it's hot. So I just put it on my hands and my feet. That's enough for me, okay? Yeah. So that is the True Blue Spa. I recommend this though. Like, if you have ashy skin, like bad elbows and stuff, and your knees are a little cracked, and then, yeah, use it. Don't put it in your face, so I'm not really sure. That it has a nice fragrance. I'm not really sure what it is. It smells like vanilla to me, but I'm not the best at fragrances, so don't quote me on it. But definitely a favorite for January. And more skin things. Oh, my Skin No More Shine makeup finish. And this one is the All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Out of the 2, I would say I prefer this one for night and this one for day. But because Barbara's had such strange weather lately, I would do the All Nighter so that if I go out in the rain, my foundation is dripping. Yeah, it can happen. This is the oily skin formula, and it says it works up to 16 hours. I can vouch for that. I use this on my braids mostly because this is actually Modern's. I just stole it so that you all could see. We do import this. We usually wait until we see a sale on Amazon or something to bring it in. So if you want to place an order, feel free. This one I got on sale as well, but this one is currently sold out on the Urban Decay website. I find that it is really good at keeping your makeup set. And even if I just want to wear powder some days, which is very rare now, I don't know how I got into this whole making up myself thing every day. But I find it helps to, keep your makeup nice, and it doesn't look as matte, but it's still not a dewy finish. It's kind of it's more of a, I call it a relaxed finish, because your face doesn't look like tight off. You know what I mean? Right. So I like this one, especially for the nighttime. But lately I make a setting spray, as I said, and you get 50% more in the bottles now, which is great. And more is always better, especially if you go bed no more. It says it's oil free and paraben free. So if you have dry skin, it might not be the best product for you, or you have to over moisturize or heavily moisturize so that you can compensate for the oil-free factor. But if you want that face to stay beat, look beat, and stay sweet, get you a setting spray. Thank you. I've been liking it for January when I have my little mini breakouts because I do suffer from acne. And this is a Mixology Skincare Red Velvet Facial Mask. I would open it, but you can hear that? It's a little bit watery, so I'm not going to add it. This is like a 3-step system similar to Proactiv. I actually am using my Proactiv again, the oil control thing, because I was developing a lot of grease, looking like a fish cake. But this Red Velvet Facial Mask, I put it all over my face. I go to sleep nasty at my mother pillows, and then she's asked me if I think that I'm the woman in she house. But the point remains that I don't have no bumps in the morning. So I will continue to use this and just wash her sheets with some Soft Land or OxiClean and thing to bring back the white luster. This works. I really like it. It has some sort of Australian clay up in there. Really not sure of the ingredients, but whatever it is, it works a charm. I also use my Povidone iodine scrub. If you follow me on Instagram, yes, child, I am on Instagram. you know, I'm on Instagram now. I'm also on Twitter, Tumblr, very rarely, Facebook, and of course the YouTubes. So this is really a fantastic product. I'm gonna try to get money to bring it out again because it really works for me. It helps with my oily skin, and it also helps to keep my skin nice and tight and supple. As we know, I need my skin to be looking good. I can't be what I'm talking as a makeup artist and my skin full of bumps. That's just not holy grail program. This is my Makeup Forever. Somebody just put tape on it. This is my Makeup Forever foundation in Chestnut. This is a HD foundation and I love it. I was recommended this a little while ago and I'm almost done. It still has a little bit in it. I got it in October and that I think is fantastic because I was using this almost every day just to test it out. It gives you a very dewy finish, but then you could always take it out to matte if you use a powder. And this is the new person in my life, the Beauty Blender sponge, and I washed it so you all wouldn't think that I'm nasty. I had to use it to do my face. So I use this, and then I use a little MAC in between to give me all of it, and a little highlight here and then. Nothing too fancy, just enough to make me look a little fresh. You know what I mean? So this Beauty Blender sponge has changed the whole look of my foundation. It's a lot more seamless, smoother finish, really long lasting, and I don't need to use as much product as I used to. I was actually doing it with my hands at one point because I was saying, well, maybe heat from my hands could help to blend it for me personally. And then I was using my wedges and I still wasn't getting the result that I wanted. But I find because of the shape of the Beauty Blender that I can get right into these corners here and I can actually use it and kind of stipple the product onto my face. Let it sit for a minute, and then when I dab again, excuse me, it gives me an all over nice, you know, warm glow. I don't look so pasty faced like guys a product of I don't know, whatever is the biggest makeup company out there that sells the most foundation in a whole year. This has changed my life, I must admit. And so I've decided I'm going to use it with my clients because I don't mind all these YouTube people. I got to try it for myself. Yeah, you might like it, but that does not mean that I'm going to. And I find because it's damp, you have to warn people. You know, oh, it's going to be damp, so it's going to have strange clammy feeling, but then when it dries down, it kind of dries down to a nice finish. So, you know, it looks a little white in the camera from what you can see, but, you know, it looks like a pretty smooth transition. You can see. See how I look, remember? I had quite a few when I came up. I got about 6 of these, and I bought some for my mom as well. I was like, mommy was looking for a brown lipstick. I said, man, I know it's our brown lipstick to get from mothers. I was gonna buy a black oak brown, and then I said, well, I find that she doesn't really like them. She likes something that's a little more moisturizing. Then Lucinda, our product analyst, went into town. You know, she always on the hunt for bargains for all of you. And Lucinda found them for 5, 2 for 10. Somebody then responded on Facebook and said that in the Diamond Girl, or whatever it's called now, in Sheraton, they were 2 for 5. So I sure there was a mad rush. I didn't even get to go down to Sheraton. I ain't going down there neither. Can't spend no more money. If I have 6, I don't need no more. I have 2 lips. What am I going to do? Put one color on top and one on the bottom? No. So I decided to put on this one so you can see. It's a little dark, but I like it. I like dark lipsticks and I love purple. This one is called Black Orchid. So that one is right up my street. And if you check my face, well, you'll see that I did a swatch. So I've been liking this. See, and it reminds me of Max Rebel. Not quite as ready type thing, but it's nice. And this one is the one I got from my mom. Don't tell Shea Boy. This one is called Vibrant Orange, and this will go with her complexion because she's a little lighter skinned than me. Not a little, a lot. But those are the swatches there. So it's great bang for buck. They're very moisturizing. I personally like to use a lip balm before I start to do my lips, but these will come in handy because if you don't have a lip balm, you're on the go, take them out. They have some vitamin E in them, and when you apply, it gives you a nice smooth. My lips feel nice and moisturized and creamy, so you don't have to worry about it looking kind of cakey and flaky by the end of the day.
I also have been loving.
Yeah, I don't pop pills though. I ain't a pill popper. When period time comes around, Advils galore. Well, sorry, ibuprofen I get my hands on, I pop it because I don't want no cramps. So, what a friend of mine, hi Camille recommended PMS Control to me. And this one I bought for $27.95 at Jen. Since then, Nike has started to carry the Natural line of products. Let me see if it will focus, yes. Natural, whatever miss work. You take them 5 days. It's 2 capsules daily, starting 5 days prior to the onset of and during your menstrual. I usually take 1, and that's because I like them to last long. You should follow people's instructions. So I will probably start taking 2 from this month. And I find they work very, very well. They are formulated with Dong Chi and Evening Primrose. And if you follow endometriosis.org, which is what I have endometriosis, which is probably why I have the acne and, dry scalp and all these other symptoms. These Evening Primrose oil tablets, capsules, they do help with reproductive organs. They help with, your periods and pains and so on. And come on, if you're a dude and you're watching this, you probably have a girlfriend. If not, you have a sister and she has a period. If not, she's probably ill. She needs to go to the gynecologist, not a dermatologist. Oh my God, the gynecologist. The point remains that you need to look after your body, and I don't think that we're supposed to have cramps. You know what I'm saying? Exercise, eat right, yeah, all that. But PMS Control is work. So you can try this out. Let me know if it works for you. I've been recommending it for the whole month. People have been asking me, like, what do you use and things. And I was real fussy because, okay, well, I use PMS Control. At least when you want to say it. But thank you to my friend Camille because she's the person that introduced them to me. And I have been using them now for, I would say, about 5 years, off and on. And they work very well for me. And I am back at one of my Neutralite complex for hair, skin, and nails. No, I do not sell Amway, Quick Star, whatever name. My cousin does, and so does my friend Nate. He's not here right now, so he loses out. But Chanel sells them, and I have been using them. As you can see, on my hair, it was a little thin. I had no weave for Christmas. I was an angel in the Christmas program. But I decided that after I took out the weave, it was shedding a little too much. I said, what's going on here? And it was not bonded, it was sewn in. But I guess, after, I can only keep it in a weave for 2 weeks. Very sorry, so I buy cheap money. I couldn't deal with it after the 2 weeks, so I took it out. I had a little shedding. So I wanted to get rid of that. And I said, look, you see me? Let me go back on my Neutralite. So I had stopped taking for a little bit. Started back, my nails are growing. My toenails, you don't want to see them show. My skin is not breaking out as much. And my hair is coming back to itself. So I'm hoping that by the time the wedding rolls around, or at least by the end of the year, that my hair is back to its thickness and full growth potential, because I want to have Grammy for my wedding. The makeup there is very nice. It's Vandana, and I believe the other young lady's name is Olivia, and there is my girl over the top MUA. Follow her on Instagram too. She's a very good makeup artist. She be on there too. She supports more than a lot. Anywho, Max Night Moth, another darkie. I think I have one current at the moment with the Kay Black Orchid. But Night Moth is nice, especially with Max Ruby Woo. But Ruby was so versatile, you can do anything. This, sometimes I just put it on by itself and put an e.l.f. red over it. Sometimes I use it by itself and just put on a gloss. Sometimes I just put it at the corners of my mouth and put concealer in the middle to give me that. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back at you in a couple of minutes with another video about these same lipsticks. So stay tuned. Bye!